Hey guys, welcome back to Week 3 Metaverse Champions. Today I'm going to be showing you how to get Wren's chest in Monsters of Etheria. So all you gotta do, once you load into the lobby, the main lobby, you either pick PvP or RP. I highly recommend picking RP. You can go into PvP if you want, but it's different quests you have to fight along the way, so it's a little bit more difficult. But so once you load into the RP, there is 4 different little Etherians you can pick, so you have to pick the Explorer for this to work. I'm going to click on play. And so you're going to come up to talk to this little guy. I already collected 3 out of the 5 eggs just to make this simpler. But so all you got to do, talking to this guy, is going to say, hey, people have been stealing stuff on my masterpiece. And then these little copycat eggs, you have to find 5 different ones amongst the map. So all you got to do, you actually don't find these bottom 5, that's something completely different. But you have to find the red one, green, blue, orange/yellow, and the purple one. So I'm going to be showing you how to get all 5 of those. So we're going to get right into it. So the first thing you got to do, and so just a little thing, there is no specific order for this, although some of the eggs, when I get them, you may notice at the little bottom it won't pop up and say that I actually got them because I already got them. But so the first one is literally right in my face, so you have to be in the Alkalist Meadow. Once again, pay attention to those little headings, because if you don't, then it'll be a little bit confusing. So it's the meadow/farm depending where the egg is, but it's basically, it's gonna run away from you. You actually do have to get it, but so once you get it or pin it into a corner, it'll disappear off the ground and it'll be in your inventory. So that's how you get the red one. So once again, farm/meadow area with the little subheading, and that's about where you get that egg, because the location's a little bit different for everybody, considering the fact that this one actually spins on the ground. It could be all the way up there, it could be all the way down here. But so after you get that one, once again, no order, but so I recommend heading up to the forest next. Once again, a little heading right there, so you can see that. So you gotta run around till you find this little green/black thing up in a tree, which is actually the egg. But this one takes a little while. As you can tell, I haven't gotten that one yet. But so you're gonna kind of just run around until you see it in the tree. The second you see it, go up and snatch it. You have to click E to hit it. I'm letting you know that now, because it has like a 20-30 second despawn time. So like if you don't get it when you see it, it's gonna disappear. Sometimes it disappears right in front of your face, which is kind of sad, but 9 times out of 10, you can normally get it before it despawns. So we have found the egg. All you gotta do, walk up to this tree, hit it, and then walk up to it. As you can tell, pretty high up on the tree, and it is the green egg copycat egg 3N, but as you can tell, pretty gosh darn high up in the tree. You have to jump, then hit it, then it falls on the ground. Pick it up as absolutely quickly as you can, because the eggs despawn very, very quickly in this. Like I said, the despawn time is maybe 30 seconds maximum. So basically, when you see the thing and hits the ground, or when you see it in the tree, it could despawn within 30 seconds. So after you do that, you're going to run down this little hill, walk in the water. Swimming in the water doesn't actually kill you. But so once you get over to the little desert area, it's called the Alkaline Desert. Keep in mind the headings are very helpful when you don't know where you are. But so you're going to search around for these bright yellow tornadoes. Trust me, you cannot miss them. They're yellow/orange. But so once you find one of those, the egg actually is in the center. So we're just going to run around until we find one of those. I've actually already gotten the egg, which is the orange/yellow one, but so far in this tutorial we've gotten the red and the green, and we're about to get the yellow/orange. But you can go anywhere in this entire desert area. Sometimes it's easier to find them in this little beginner area, but as you can tell, there is one off in the distance a little bit, so it can be in this entire desert area. I don't know how far it goes down, but it's in pretty much the vast majority of it. But so once you see this tornado, sometimes you can walk up to it, it gives you the egg right away. Sometimes you really have to like parkour up it. So as you can tell, it did despawn. Although sometimes you have to parkour up the actual tornado, and sometimes it just lets you go straight on through. Sometimes the game gets a little bit glitchy and doesn't work, but so after you get that one, that is the little orange/yellow egg. As you can tell, I already got that one because it's pretty difficult to get, and I didn't want to have 30 attempts trying to get it at once. But so once you get that one, you're going to run through this little like decayed barrier wall of the giant temple, and you're gonna walk up these steps right beside this radioactivity pond, I guess you could call it, and you're gonna come up these steps, and the next one is actually right in here. It's in the haunted hill. It literally just spawns on the ground. This one's a little bit more difficult to find, or no, actually this one's really easy to find, but the spawn rates are even shorter, I feel like, or don't spawn nearly as often. So it could be pretty much anywhere in this area. You just have to do a little bit of scavenging. Guys, so after you find this little purple egg, it does run away. You just walk up to it, touch it, and I collected all 5 because I already collected them through this tutorial, but in the tutorial I've collected 4. So far we got in the red, the green, the purple, and the orange/yellow one. So now we're gonna go get the blue one. I've already gotten the blue one off camera, but I haven't shown you guys yet. But so After you get the little purple one, it just kind of runs around just like the little red one up by the farm. So what you're going to want to do after you get that one, run through this first little gateway all the way down to this little second gateway. There are multiple ways to get actually to the snowy area, but what you want to do, come through the second one all the way up to camp, and then you're gonna come through here. You're gonna see these purple, or not purple trees. You're gonna see these snowy trees pop up, and you're gonna see an arc on your right. And you're walking here, you're gonna see this labeled Snowy Hills. And this area is actually pretty big overall, so you're gonna search around until you find these little blue guys lying on the ground, which are the blue copycat eggs. So what you want to do, just run around until you find them. Sometimes they spawn on this hill, sometimes they spawn all the way across the giant waterfall. So sometimes you gotta walk all the way through the glacial pass until you see the blue guys. Like I said, they spawn randomly. As you can tell, there's one up there. I'm gonna go get him. But so they spawn randomly. They do have like a weird repulsive look to them. So like they kind of like pulse electricity. There are snowballs that may hurt you, so be careful of those. But so you're gonna walk over them. He'll disappear and it'll give them to you. But since I already got all 5, he didn't. So as you can tell, I got the red one, green, blue, orange, and purple. So the 5 locations I pointed out at the bottom. So now you got all 5 locations, all 5 eggs. You're gonna head through here. You can actually head to the waterfall, and beside these buoys to actually get up to the town faster. Probably the fastest way to get there from the snowy area, assuming you're doing it in that order. But after you do that, you're gonna end up on the beach, and you're gonna walk all the way back to the town. You should see this huge like spotlight, like beacon almost for Minecraft kind of thing. So you're gonna walk over here, and there's a giant beacon over them. And it's gonna say town. You're gonna talk to him, and then he's gonna say, "Hey, you did it!" And it even gives you a free Kachik bloom skin, and you're gonna have the bags right there, as you can tell. And he says, "You did it as promised. Take the treasure chest." And so it's gonna be something cool in the future. He's heard, and at the end of the Metaverse thing, it's supposed to become something cool. So he's referencing to that. Because you don't know what he's referencing to, but so that's a tutorial. Super easy. It is one of the longer ones that's just kind of playing the waiting game based on how your eggs spawn and where they spawn and what they do kind of things. Like I said, some of the eggs will roll in for the tornado. Sometimes you can walk right into it, sometimes you can't. So some eggs are easier to get than others, but that is the tutorial. Hope everybody enjoyed. Make sure to like the video, maybe even consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.